What's up, everybody? I want to continue from my last video talking about black people being religious and believing in this God in the sky. Um, what do you think it is? Or let me ask you this way. How do you think you set a whole nation of people free? Um, or how do you think you improve a whole nation of people at one time? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. We know that for the whole time black people were in slavery. Um, we were not allowed to read. We were not allowed to get any kind of knowledge, any of that. And so everything we learned from the slave master. And everything that they gave us in every area of our lives was poison. Just like the food that they taught us to eat, it was poison. Um, and So what you have to do in order to set all these millions of minds, millions of people's minds free years later, or how do you do that? How do you say, okay, well, I understand what you're saying. Conditioning is passed down like wealth. So the slave master treated the slave a certain way, taught him everything in every area of his life. He passed it down to his kids. He passed it down to his kids. Then comes Abraham Lincoln, frees the slaves, but he never frees their mind. They never take them through a program to recondition them. They still have a slave mentality, so the slave mentality's passed it down to their kids and grandkids who turned out to be the sharecroppers. Well, both my parents were sharecroppers, and they passed it down to me. And just like wealth, a mindset is passed down. And so we are still living with a slave mentality, with a slave mindset. And you can tell, you can see, why do you think it is that we can't get ahead? We can overcome individually and do great things. You see, we have greatness in us. We've overcome in many things. You got black billionaires, black everything. But when it comes to us getting together, being a group, making it happen for ourselves, something holds us back. And I'll tell you what it is. It's our religion. It's our belief system. And we have to, and the only way to recondition everybody at one time is to get the word out. Listen, the great God lives within you. There is no God sitting up in the sky. There is no Savior named Jesus. Just look at life, man. Look at life. Look at the animal kingdom. When a lion goes to take over another pride of lions, he killed all the baby lions. This is the just God, and it happens like that with many animals. Just look at the world. It's not the story that you were told. There is no creation story and no God that bring justice to a downtrodden people. No, the people have to do it for themselves. And if everybody is to be free at one time, we got to be free in the mind. And we have to admit that something is holding us. It's that church, man. It's that church. The great God lives within you. That's like we'll say, oh, God is peace. God is loving. You can't prove that. Nobody can prove that. Look at Rwanda. Look at this coronavirus. Look at Texas. There is no such thing as fairness. There is no such thing as justice. Where there's a God sitting in the sky that's going to make things fair. That fair business, that fair word is a word that never should even been invented. Nobody should ever came up with that word. Because nobody in life, like we used to say back in the day, the game is cold, but it's fair. Yeah, life is cold and it's fair because it is what it is, man. There is no fair. There is no justice. Not unless you get justice for yourself. And it's that plain and simple. And so I think it's important for us to look at this, man. I mean, it's like, that's why so many illustrations in the Bible refer to people as sheep, because that's what we're like. We're like sheep. Somebody told me that if you take a stick, they're like, I got a stick right here, and I got sheep over here on this side, and the first sheep jumped the stick. If I move the stick, the other 99 will jump the stick as if it's still there. And that's, I hate to say it, but that's religious black people. Because just think about it, man. The only person that gets to live the great life out of all the Christian churches is the preacher. He living fatter than everybody. And why is that? What is he telling you that's separating you from all the rest of the miserable people in life? You going through the same miserable thing. If he's not setting your mind free, he's not setting you free. If he's not directing you to the guidance within, he's pulling your leg. And a lot of people know, and a lot of preachers know, and they'll do it because they know that there's no repercussion for this. That's a big trick, man. That's a big trick. Wait till you die and you'll see. Man, when you die, it's done and over with. You don't even have a memory of this. Memory is in the brain, and the brain dies with the body. That's a fact. And it's a fact that memory is in the brain. So it's I hate to say it's ludicrous, but it's pulling the wool over your eyes. That's what it is. That's why, most people can't find joy in life. I've been walking the spiritual way for a few years now. And life has shown me where joy and happiness lives. I just can't reside there forever. I go there and visit, but it's my mindset that won't let me live there. And if I don't change my mindset, I'll never live there. That's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to discover and live the greatness within me. I just wanted to add that little bit to my video, man. It's got to be like at least 3:30 in the morning, so I got to get some kind of rest. And I told y'all we got these twins with autism, man, and it's a job. But again, I hope y'all enjoyed the videos and look forward to more, because whether you enjoy them or not, they're going to keep on coming, because it's important to me to get this message out. Peace.